This is a short demonstration of the watercolor techniques that you can use in your landscape painting. First of all, these are the materials you'll have to work with. Also, you'll get these 3 papers, which include a sheet for protecting the table, a numbered paper, and a small test sheet. First, write your name next to the number. Then flip the numbered sheet over and you'll see a horizon line. It is important to keep this line in your painting in order to connect everyone's paintings in the end. Also, be sure that the ripped edge is at the bottom. Set up your watercolor palette and brushes close to your paper and share your water cup with your neighbor. Now for the watercolor techniques. First, wet your brush, then load it with paint. Paint a layer on your paper. This is called a wash. Then sprinkle salt onto the still wet paint. As it dries, the salt will pull the pigment towards it, leaving very interesting textures. Now for the next technique, we'll start with the white crayon and draw a design on the dry paper. Next, paint over the design. The wax resists the watercolor and is a way to keep the white of the paper. For the next technique, apply a solid wash of color, then place a piece of bubble wrap on top of the paint. Next, use the wood press to apply pressure to the bubble wrap. Be sure to wait till the paint is completely dry before removing the bubble wrap. The next technique can be applied to wet or dry areas. First, wet the toothbrush and load up the bristles with paint. Face the bristles towards the paper and quickly rake your finger across the bristles, releasing the paint in a spray. This is a good technique to combine with the wax resist. For our last technique, we're going to first apply a solid wash. Next, dip the cotton-tipped applicator into the rubbing alcohol, then touch the tip to the paint. Experiment with the techniques and combine them to add special effects to your watercolor masterpiece.